Yeah, it should be available anytime soon now.
Hmm.
Well, it's not scheduled, but should be live. There you go. There you go. Yeah. We're definitely live, alright. Let me just... Let me just... share... So why wouldn't you? Cool. Where is it? Right there you go. I'm not looking forward to this at all. I'm really not. Okay. Well, yeah, we're alive. We're alive. Finally. Where now? Where were we? All right. Yeah, this. Chapter 22. CRPT. Cool. Alright, yeah, this, right. Okay. Ugh.
Hi.
Are you, see it all? It's a lot of enemies. It's a lot of enemies.
誇りを胸に
It's a lot of fucking enemies. Cool. Sure.
白くセレスティア
洞窟するなよ
Nope. Screw that. You're dead. So dead. Yep.
千年の眠り仕留めました
You're still there, right, Mikey?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Let's just fortify everyone. Nice. That's a Gregory level up, all right.
Oh.
There you go.
分かったわ
Stupid tap. Stupid thing. There you go.
Nice.
Well, I had something else running earlier, so.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
Alright, there we go.
選んで
Oh, hi, Bert.
Yeah, there we go. Sorry, I had to reconnect my mic.
Nice.
Oh, you see,
What's...
it's because well, okay, so like earlier, I was just playing some Star Rail, you know, and then
Right.
suddenly my computer froze.
Sounds about
Oh.
right.
So then, like, because I also had YouTube on, I guess, because I was also watching YouTube too. So I guess it's stuff. So then it froze, and then I decided to shut it off.
Fair
And then
enough.
after I did
Okay.
that, it turned off. And then when I turned the thing back on, it wasn't turning back on. Like literally, there was nothing. It was like no power. Even the light on my motherboard went out.
Yikes.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh crap. I'm like, oh crap. And I'm like, did my motherboard short out? I was like trying to unplug it, reconnect it, and it's not working. So then I just decided to just open it up and have a look. And then obviously, it kind of did was just weird. But all I did was just unconnect the parts that connected the motherboard and re-put it back in, like
it works.
all of them, and then suddenly it turned back on again. And I'm like, oh, thank God!
Oh, thank fucking God, indeed.
Thank God it wasn't my shorted out motherboard, because that shit's
That would
expensive.
have been really bad.
If my motherboard was shorted out, then I'm like, well, crap, that might actually compromise everything that I have plugged in there too. So,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
but yeah, I got very lucky. Brick luck activator again.
What else is new?
I mean, it's yesterday, right?
Yeah. No, it was today.
Wait, what?
It
did you
happened
get?
earlier.
It was the motherboard?
What do you mean? No, it happened today. Like the motherboard was having no
Oh, right,
power.
right,
like
right.
it,
Yeah,
because
right.
I have a light. Because I have a light that shines on the motherboard
Yeah.
that glows whenever it's on and
Yeah.
stuff. But it wasn't on, and it wouldn't turn on. Honestly, Honestly, I didn't think the whole unplugging and replugging it back would have worked. I thought it was just my motherboard was fried, but no, it worked. It ended up working. It might have been some. Might have been also just probably just my computer just froze because it probably ran out of RAM or something. It ran out of RAM and that's why it froze. And I guess me shutting it off caused it to like I guess overpower. I guess and I had to like basically just lose some of the power and then to reconnect back again.
Yeah.
Or honestly, I don't know, but I'm just lucky that it turned back on. I just got lucky, so you know it's good. Which is why now I should probably be careful because I used to be able to just do YouTube and like play a game at the same time, but I guess it's because I didn't turn on the GX control thing, which is what limits stuff from your browser. I didn't have that on, so that's why it happened. Once I have that on, it limits my CPU for my stuff, so it frees up RAM.
Okay, let's see how fucked up we are here. This is fine. This is fine.
Oh yes, I remember. Yeah, I was here last night. This was epic.
Yeah, for the viewers, it's epic. Oh, that's a miss. Nice.
Cool.
Oh, cool. Poison strike. Thanks, dipshit. Oh, yeah, sure. Of course.
More, of course, reinforcements. Yeah, good game design, by the way. This is peak game design.
Engage is the best fire you bloom.
You,
Oh my God.
whoever says that needs to shut their mouths because they're liars. They're liars. You're just denial. You're in denial, bro.
No, it's not so much they're in denial, they're more so they just have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. There's a difference here.
Yep.
Best fire Emblem.
Engage is a good game.
Ah,
There's someone. I don't know if someone put like a comment, I think on Discord, but it was a screenshot of a comment saying that some YouTuber literally said, you know, like I'd say that his favorite game was Fire Emblem Engage and how he says I liked how the story is stuff, and I'm like, bro, stop pandering.
That's a
That's
a hill.
You're a liar.
That's a hill you shouldn't die on. That's a hill you shouldn't die on.
That guy is definitely lying, bro. He's just trying to pander. That's pandering right there.
That's a hill even
That's
I would die on.
That's a spicy meatball.
And I've seen that YouTuber, like he's reviewed games like that were like really good games, but he said they were eh. So you know,
Oh,
I
that's-
don't trust his opinion.
that's-
You don't trust their opinion because they have
Oh,
shit taste.
That's a hill I wouldn't die on, but hey, respect.
Like how a spicy a meatball we going here? Like, are these like Chrono Trigger deniers? They probably be like, Warcraft the old game, therefore bad. Is it that level bad, or like how bad?
Yeah.
How bad we talking here?
Pretty bad.
How? Oh, 42. Okay.
And then I'm like, oh my god, wow, this.
Are we Chrono Trigger denier level bad, or? Because I've met people who are straight up Chrono Trigger deniers. I'm like, what is this? What is this blasphemy that I'm hearing?
Fuck.
Yeah, Mid posted it. Mid posted about it like back in Christmas. There was a post about it.
I've heard that.
Right. Yeah,
I've heard that
Yeah.
take.
Yeah, here's what he says. Okay, the year isn't quite over yet. There's still a chance I could change my mind about this. But if I had to pick a game of the year, only counting games that actually came out this year, I think I have to go with Fire Emblem Engage. I can overlook the basic story and sometimes overwhelming bad load times because the gameplay was just so damn good. That's copium. Gameplay's not good, bro. What the hell?
Well,
you call
okay.
you call
Francis,
missing
Francis Ramos.
you call miss.
Surprised this
you-
isn't the max level team. Bro, this is maddening, bro. I don't get to grind, bro.
You could
I
you
don't get to
couldn't
grind.
like gameplay is so damn good, and I'm like, I don't know about the gameplay.
Yeah, no grinding allowed in
Nighttime, because
maddening mode. I don't
yeah, and besides,
Yeah,
even if you
straight up.
can't, even if you could, it's not worth it because everyone has fixed stats.
yeah.
I mean,
Everyone's
no,
stuff is
it's,
fixed.
It's more so that even if I could, I wouldn't because I'm me.
Yeah, but I'm also saying too. Also, all the stats are fixed because the first time you play Maddening, everything's fixed.
I mean, levels are. I
Everyone.
mean, stats are still stats, no matter what, even if it's fixed.
Yeah, but I mean, everything's already decided. Like random chance, everything. Like whatever levels. Like say for example, let's say level 7, you will get a strength upgrade, and then if you do it, give someone else gets it like that too. You know,
I mean, hey.
strength. You know.
I mean, hey. We're
Basically, I think it's called fixed stats. Yeah, it's fixed. So everyone
I mean,
gets
fuck,
up.
I mean, fuck. Look at those stats, right? Look at those stats, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Christ.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter. But you're like more or less like maxed out, and it's still like
It's. I mean,
A struggle.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, it's mostly because she's the only one that's like this. Everyone else is not like that at all.
yeah.
DLC
So
privilege.
that's also something you have to like put into account.
DLC privilege too.
Yeah, that definitely works wonders. Needless to say.
Yeah.
Because dude, I mean, and it makes sense. 'Cause, I mean, if they want people to play their DLC, they gotta make the units that you get in the DLC good. Because if they made them like average or terrible, then nobody would get the DLC because they're bad.
Pretty much.
So you know.
Yeah. You have to give some kind of perk for people to pay money to you.
I mean, Madeline isn't that great, and Gregory is like pretty good, but nothing like super noteworthy. This and this though, yeah, no, they're not okay. They're not okay. Not by any means. Oh God, no, they're not okay. 4. 73%. Surely you hit this, right, Marin? 73%. Surely you hit this, right? Surely. Okay, cool. Thanks.
決まったかな
Honestly, I feel it, and apparently Engage uses like the same system that Fates used, like as for its hit
Yes,
calculation stuff.
Yes.
But for some reason, when I play Engage, it doesn't feel like that. Because I feel like in Engage, I just was able to have much more better time than Engage is missing. I didn't miss that often. It was like a couple times where I did miss.
That's just Markov's rule, though.
Oh my God.
That's more Markov's rule than anything, though.
What was that?
It's the idea of like negative experiences extending in your mind. You know, if you get 10 compliments and then one negative like feedback, you remember the one negative feedback more than you remember the 10 compliments.
Mm-hmm.
It's that.
Ah, I see.
Ivy gets almost one shot. Brilliant. Fan-fucking-tastic. Fan-fucking-tastic. Great. Love this game.
So I have to turn this ability off.
Ugh.
Yes, the emblem.
Anyway, welcome to the stream, Francis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're still here, yeah. Fucking hell. Are you kidding me?
I know a lot of people get Murphy's Law and Markov's Rule mixed up.
Are you kidding me? Okay, let's see. 1-5. Well, you're not killing this shit. Yeah, no, you're not. Ugh. Well, that means time wheel time.
Ugh.
I'm gonna restart my whole goddamn turn over.
Oh yes, the mechanic that was in 3 houses, and they brought it back and engaged by saying, okay, instead of actually using god powers and stuff, it's just Dragonstone. Here you go. Now you can have the turn wheel.
Okay, let's
Whoa.
see. Let's see Nell kill a bitch with 62% crit.
Well, in all 3 games that have the turn wheel, it's always a dragon god. What are you even talking about?
Yeah.
おやすみなさい成績に加えます
Good.
You're dead. Fuck you. Well, that's one problem dealt with. Well, I can't. Guess you just kill me. Fuck.
Looks like. I also probably need to buy some computer duster because it is getting dusty in there. Getting dusty in there. Maybe that might have also been another reason for why
Probably, yeah.
I failed to boot up to it.
Yeah.
Must have been some dust in the capacitors or something that got in somehow, and then because I when I pulled them out, I blew in them. Like wiped out the dust, like how you do for cartridges. Like,
Okay.
made sure it was empty, and then it turned on. So I guess it might have also been that. So yeah, definitely need to go buy
Okay.
some air.
Ugh. Swear to God, if it gets it's the one that gets crit here. I swear to God.
Oh man, let's see. Oh, okay. So I found my motherboard here on website for $189.99. Oh, that's not that bad.
Sure. I mean, surely you crit once here, right, Rafal? Right. Nice. Fuck you. Cool. Oh, nice speed wings. Fucking finally.
Well, the good thing is that if my motherboard were to ever just, like
Die.
fail or something, it's actually not that expensive to replace.
Really, Vale?
Really?
Really?
It's like with taxes, it's like 190 bucks,
Really?
and I'm like, oh, that's a pretty good price actually. That's a pretty good price.
Well, fuck you then.
That's a good price. So yeah, I'm like, okay, if it ever does, well, at least I know it's not gonna set me back a lot. It won't set me back, so it's all good.
Really, Lyndon? Strength? Oh my god, this is going very, very bad. Let's just say.
Oh, yeah, strength
This
win.
is pretty dog shit.
But remember,
Off
that's
to
you
a
can't do.
great
You
start.
can't you can't do nothing about that stat change because that's fixed. That was already determined by the game as soon as you clicked new game. As soon as you click game start.
Ain't that
That's all.
great?
That was determined already.
That means like they almost feel like unbearable to level in Maddening.
You have no idea.
Wow, look at that miss.
Cause
Nice.
like when I played through the game, like I decided to use her just like okay, like might as well try her out. Might as well like try and use the super dragon character, and it's like, oh, it's kind of meh. And then
Kinda
like
died.
it can only be so much worse in Maddening because even hard mode you're kind of like,
Okay, so
Whatevs.
I forgot how much EXP do you get from the arena in hard per fight? I forgot.
It's like something based on like the opponent's level, I'm 6 or something like that.
Yeah, in Maddening doesn't really matter. You're always, and I do mean always, going to get 10 no matter what.
Yeah, it's like the difference. It's like the difference of level between you and the opponent, and then like times 6 or something like that. Oh, that is not good.
Yeah. Well, I have what I have to work with.
Oh, she managed to hit that though.
Yeah, somehow. And of course, Chain Guard can suck like dick. Well, thank God she still holds on to that Hellfire. Sure.
お相手感謝するよ
Yeah. We don't do that here. Nope. Screw that.
Fire Emblem
God,
engage.
Walker.
More like Fire Emblem engage.
I don't think this is gonna work out though.
Fire Emblem engage. More like disengage.
Oh, there you go. Max level things. Well now. Oh, yeah. That's a great start, isn't it? That's a great. That's a
Already-
great sign to
oh.
come. Great sign to come here,
well.
ladies and gentlemen. How do you flame this? Okay, well, now, cleanup time. Please. No. Deal with these pieces of shit. You're like the only one I can rely on here. Please. Genuinely, you're the only one I can rely on in this sack of shit. You're fucking dead.
健闘をたたえよう。
Cool. Oops. Nice vote of confidence. Welcome to the stream, Ghost Hunter. Okay, wanna be useful for once, Malvir? You wanna be useful for once? Land at 50%. You'll miss though. Oh shit, he actually hit the 50%, goddamn.
正しいと信じている。
Goddamn, he actually hit the 50%. Holy fuck, he actually did it. Please die. Nice.
1000年早いよ。
Nice. What is this? Wait. Why can't I play? Wait, what? Why can't I do that exactly? Okay. Please crit at least once.
One tiny promo crit, please.
Nope, nope, not a crit.
No crumb. Damn.
Wait.
One tiny crumb.
Oh, for fuck's, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Fuck's sake.
Oh shit, Street Fighter 6. I forgot I had this.
Nice.
He needs to awaken them by standing in range of the symbol.
Fox, are you? Oh my god. Really? Really now? Really now? Really now? Nothing.
That can happen.
Oh yes, it happens. It happens.
You can literally just get nothing.
Oh
Wow.
yes.
But yeah.
You get nothing. Good day, sir. Oh, there it is. Okay.
I mean, if you
I
wanna,
was
hit
like-
Ivy,
I was like, I couldn't find my copy of Engage. So then I'm like,
wanna
has the
fight
gods
Ivy?
blessed me?
Nah.
Has the gods blessed me for not being able to find it? Oh my god! And then I see it, I'm like, ah, damn, it's right there.
Fox
Damn it.
sake.
It's like one of those creepy pasta games, you know, like where they have the thing where it's just on a string. It's just like, I'm haunting you. Play me. Like, no, get away from me, Engage. Get the fuck away from me.
Uh-oh. I might have made a bad miscalculation.
You see, no,
I
the only reason they don't have that line, Ghost Hunter, is because, you know, like, it's when
a
they're max
miscalculation?
stats. It's when they're at max stats, like they can't go up anymore. But they say like, oh, I didn't get anything.
That was a miscalculation on my end. Oops. Yeah, I'm just
Ivy,
gonna.
you just lost like your best mate. That is bad.
There you go.
That is good.
Cool.
Unfortunately, my copy of Engage is still here. Oh,
Yeah,
still here.
it's not going
Unfortunately.
anywhere. It's not going anywhere, I can tell you that. Oh wow, Nell. Oh wow.
成績に加えます
Got hit by 61% Nell, really? Surely you'll dodge
I mean,
this, right?
it's gotta go somewhere, you know. Oh no, you're
仕留めました
Not dead yet.
Dodge. Damn
This is a
it.
dodge this one.
Damn it.
Nope.
mine's delayed, so I don't think.
Well, yeah, can't do that. Can't do that.
Well, and this is the part where you said you could soft lock yourself.
Yep.
This is the part where you said. This is the part exactly.
If I can't
This is where
clear
you
this, runs over.
runs over. Yeah, like you have to restart from the very beginning chapter.
Well, I'm not doing that. So.
No, but I mean, if you had to, yeah, you would have to
Oh
start
no!
from this
Oh
chapter.
no!
This is the
Oh
cool
no!
part.
If I'm soft locked here, I'm running to the forbidden arts. You kidding me?
No, it's welcome to the finale. The finale's now over. Join us for the next series.
Pretty much, honestly, not even wrong.
Where Mid is gonna play another strategy game that's gonna be super tame in comparison to this.
Such a dog shit game. Okay, well, we're gonna have to kill all these motherfuckers in one fucking turn, I guess. Today we're playing Tales of Symphonia with friends.
戦績に加えます
I wish.
Did you get hit at all? Yeah, no, it looks like you did not.
No, we're killing everything. We're killing every single one of these motherfuckers.
Yeah, because I don't think you want to unlock the emblems yet.
I mean, it's not so much that, and more so just I thought, you know, Nell. Unfortunately, I forgot to give Nell like a divine, like a stone, a life stone, and I can't really do that right now because she ran out.
Well, you want to say? No, you want to. Oh, I was gonna say you want to save whatever life stones you got left for the next part, though.
Dead.
こんなものか
Because unfortunately, Merritt kind of needed this buffs, the stat buffs being a dragon. So yeah. Sadly, everyone just kind of sucks because whoop-de-doo, no one has rings. Of course they suck. I mean, you're just dead. I mean, yeah. You're so dead.
眠り
Yep, wreck.
仕留めました
Spin attack.
Yep.
Spin to win.
Spin
Till
to
you
win.
die.
No, Beyblade, literally.
Fucking Beyblade.
Fucking Beyblade.
You want a crit?
眠りな
Nice.
I still can't get over the fact that
Ah,
actual
69.
にはさせません
actual Beyblade lore, they actually literally said that Moses used a Beyblade to part the Red Sea. I cannot believe they actually went there. It was he parted the Red Sea with a Beyblade, not like the other way. He used a Beyblade.
Uh-oh.
It was so dumb.
Stinky. It's about as good as we're gonna get. How can we stand a chance without the emblems? Yeah.
魔竜族の見業
Oh,
よ
oh, you're gonna do that.
次のご命令を
Okay. You're gonna do that. Okay. That works for me. That works for me.
対象を確認さて次の研究は
Cool. You want a crit? You want a crit to get to? Would be really nice.
Correct.
Really?
Old man gaming?
Old man gaming.
Not
indeed.
really.
Linden is fine. As a unit, he's fine. You gotta hit that 50% again, baby! Except this time,
Come on, hit.
Oh shit, you hit again. Oh shit, you actually hit again.
The 50% chance of hitting 100% of the time.
50% chance is a 50% chance. Would have thought? It's coin flip. No shit moment there.
Hi, Scarlet.
Hi, Scarlet. Welcome to the stream.
Hi, Scarlet. Sorry for not streaming in a long while.
You know what? I would rather be playing Symphony of Frost and Flame again than to deal with this man.
Welcome to Hiffle.
I would too.
Welcome to Hiffle. Yep. Welcome to Hiffle indeed. Welcome to Hiffle indeed.
I remember doing this in a hard mode. It wasn't like, once again, hard mode is a lot easier. So like, it wasn't too horrible, but like, God, the fact that like, this is just like an endurance run, and that can be super asinine.
Yeah. And I have the DLC
Okay.
rings. Imagine if I do.
You barely post about Fire Emblems these days, Scarlet says to you mid.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Unfortunately, Heroes is... Most of Heroes nowadays is just kill. Oh, you exist, die. So there's not much to post about, unfortunately. That and my luck is dog shit in Heroes, so... That helps. In me not posting Heroes.
Yeah, mid would have more so Ghost Hunter. Mid would have more fun dealing with Under the Burning Sky than he would with this map.
Wait, what's Under the Burning Sky?
Ghost Hunter knows.
This isn't even like as bad as like the last one actually.
Yeah, I mean, like,
No, that
Yeah.
map can eat my ass.
Faye has been been really going down.
Oh, I mean, okay. Since this is Mid's channel, so maybe not all Mid's audience has heard us do this Discord like 1,000 times. But you know, the games just live way too damn long. Where like,
Yep.
you know, you're just like, nothing remotely surprises you about the game. Do I? Is it our moment of triumph is near chapter? That's exactly the one, Dozo 2.
Oh my god.
Our moment of triumph is near.
That can be
That's
great.
the one. Yeah. We should have Vid play that map.
That doesn't you know, that doesn't sound great.
Probably better than this though.
Not a high bar. Not a high bar. Really not a high bar there. This is lit. Okay, do this first.
Okay, so Scarlet asked, did you guys pull for the new Fae banners?
Well,
So I assume,
I haven't yet.
well, I got
Christmas, does that include both Christmas and New Year, or just New Year? Because when you add the plural, so I have to clarify what is incorporated in this plural banners.
both.
Okay. Yeah, Christmas and New Year's.
I summoned on Christmas, haven't summoned New Year's yet.
Well, I tried for both. Got dog shit in Christmas, so I just left that. Got dual seater though. Plus the minus
yeah.
res, of course.
Oh yeah, for the unenlightened, let's just say your hope that you are good at consistently managing units for a while. I have, but I'm okay. Sorry, I have to divide that comment because the first thing he was commenting was on Under the Burning Sky. Now moving on to Fire Emblem Heroes, he did summon, but he got crap. He got a Jill and Coyote. I assume that means
Harden.
Harden on Omegas. On the Omegas. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, those the New Year's special banner. Right.
Oh right, yeah, those.
Yeah. This New Year's banner is such a sham. They have the whole ticket counter. What a fucking greed move, man. That is. Usually they're kind of subtle about being greedy, but no, they full out just went, oh no, fuck that. Like, hey, greedy. Yeah, you want to get these free summon tickets? Oh, well, you have to buy the pack that has. You can buy 5 times to get the 5 tickets.
That point's not free anymore.
Yeah, I mean last time, because like last year they just gave us straight up 5 tickets just to summon.
Yeah, last year they gave us.
They did that last year. Yeah, they just said fuck you. No, you gotta buy it 5 times.
Meteors.
Oh, your favorite spell.
Yep. Got this fucking game.
Oh,
no,
it actually
another
hit.
meteor.
57 hit.
Another meteor. That's another meteor. I swear to God. Oh no, it's Excalibur, and this is okay. Cool. For a second, I thought it's another fucking meteor.
And our winner of Voting Gauntlet is...
Julian, probably.
Probably. He did get that bonus in the last hour. Total rank. Army rank. Winner! Let's go, boys!
Julian?
Yep.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, I was on Team Julian from start to finish.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, good stuff.
How much magic do you have? 35.
Yeah, just looking at this. Just looking at this map, though, it makes Toilet of the Gods look like easy.
30. 75. I'm dead here. I'm so fucking dead here. I'm doing quick maths. Hold on.
What do you need to calculate?
Excal. Excal is super effective against flyers, obviously. And, you know, he has 45 attack, he has 35 magic, that means he's going to be hitting me, with 75. I have 22 res. Yeah, at full HP, I'd lift this, if my math is right.
You survive 1 hit at full HP.
At full HP, at least 54 HP.
Correct.
Unfortunately, I don't really have...
Well, no, 55 HP, because he does 54 damage. You need 1 to survive, so you need 55 HP.
75 minus 22. It's 75 minus 22. The bottom status lock, not res.
Oh. Okay, so you need 54 to survive.
Yeah, I need 54. I'd live with 54. Our New Year's are fine. I mean, you know, we celebrate as much as we could, and you know, as much as any other person would. Not much.
Yeah, same. Yes.
How were your guys'
New Year?
New Year's? Yeah, mine was pretty good. Had some family over yesterday, so
It's fine, you know. Nothing grand, but nothing, you know, bad either. You know. It's fine. Let's just use the last of the physics here. Yeah, it broke, I know. I can't afford...
Does playing games in your room while fireworks go off in the distance count?
It
Sure.
counts, yeah.
Yeah.
Anything you do on that day counts.
Yeah.
It's New Year's Day. You're doing stuff on New Year's, therefore it counts.
Yeah. Now, of course, okay. I did say she'd live, but only if they don't crit, which I don't think they will. But you know this game sometimes.
Check their skill and luck stat.
19. They have 19 crit. Well, I mean, 21 luck. Not exactly instilling confidence here. I should be fine though.
Scarlett says, I woke up 2 minutes before the clock struck 12.
That's a good sign.
No, my wife and I have a new tradition.
What?
Because we're old, we actually don't stay up for the countdown anymore.
Yeah, fair enough.
But it as is nice the first thing I wake up to in 2024 is my wife sleeping.
Mhm.
And that's how I begin my 2024. Because I was asleep before 2024 ended.
Nice.
So the first thing I see in 2024 is my wife in bed with me.
Oh, nice. Nicest view you could get.
That's our new tradition. Because I can't stay up till 12. I get so tired, man. Like,
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm an old man, you know.
Scarlet said, oh, nice.
I'm an old man.
Oh,
I-
40,
it's-
wait, 44. Wait, is this not triple effective? That can't be right.
No, that can't be right.
Yeah. That can't be right.
That's so cheesy, but it's sweet. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get it. But like, it's yeah. But I mean, the reason why we don't stay up till 12 is just honestly like, can't be bothered.
It's cheesy, but also sweet, you know?
Yeah.
Just like
Like cheesecake, like cheesecake, like cheesecake.
Just like
There you go.
how I like my pizza.
Just how I like my cheesecake.
You know how hard it is
I
to
like
stay up
cheesecake.
till like midnight anymore?
No.
Like, well, for you maybe, but like, it's not easy staying up that.
Yeah, whatever you say, Grandpa.
It's not easy to stay up late. And I gotta, okay, and the other thing too, like for real though, I gotta get my sleep now, because I know when our kid comes around, I ain't sleeping anymore.
Oh
so
no! Oh no! Oh no! You're not.
I ain't sleeping anymore.
Oh,
and
no.
so like,
You're gonna be waking up at night, dude.
I gotta get all the sleeping from now till whatever, like, we're expecting roughly like mid-March. So sometime between like now and March, I need to get as much sleep as I possibly can, because that's gonna be gone forever.
Yep. But you guys give us flack for actually sleeping at a reasonable time.
No.
Because understand.
No,
Oh, yeah.
I've never given you shit for that. I don't know what you're talking about. Probably Berg does though. Sounds like something he'd do.
Well, I mean, like I'm just saying, man. Like you kind of fall asleep mid-conversation, and I'm like, okay. You should,
Okay, so it's a little different. It's a little different, but like, okay,
If you want to sleep, just leave the call and then just say go to sleep, bro. You don't have to stay up with me, you know, just because like that. You know, you don't have to stay up. You can literally just say, hey, I'm gonna go to sleep now, and it's like, yeah, because
Untrue.
Sometimes I'm like-
post conversation. That's bullshit.
no, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't, go.
But
Bro, like. I remember this one time we had a huge chat. It was just me, Sega, and everyone else talking here, and you were like not saying anything for the whole time, and you were just like sleeping the whole time. You were just like, still talking.
but yeah, that's how I spent my New Year. And then like,
Yeah,
just like-
it's cool though, dude. I get it, and
No.
like sometimes you need your sleep. You need your sleep, man.
You know,
I get it. You need your sleep.
I know what I really don't know what I expected, honestly.
I just.
well, that looks horrible. That does not look. No.
I mean, I also sleep at like early. I also try to sleep at early times, but you know, sometimes I'm just like that. I usually only sleep early whenever I have to go to work, because I have to work the next day, so I have to sleep early. For that. But if I don't have work,
Oh
I
my-
just stay up.
I don't even know what I expected from this
Yeah.
game. Good
Just stay
game
up the whole
design
time.
is not one of them, obviously, but you know, even then, this is like this is pretty low, even for them.
See, when Mid makes that kind of complaint about like the game's game design, see the difference of like comparing with like under the burning sky, at least the game design is good. I'm just bad at RTS. But I actually think that, but Ghost Hunter, seriously, I unironically think that like that map design is actually pretty good, despite my low level of game skill.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I got this sweet tree from my work. Like they were gonna throw out this plastic tree,
Nice.
and I'm
Okay.
like, oh, I'll take it, and it's decorated with lights and shit. Like it's like, yo,
Oh,
that's
neat.
cool. Yeah, and I'm thinking of just having it just in the background of streams and stuff. You know, decorated with random
Aw,
stuff
that's
over
neat.
over the years.
That's neat.
Like, let's say February will be like birthday cake on it, like not actual birthday cake, but you know, stuff that resembles party because that's my birth month. You know, birthday,
Nice.
Valentine's too, Christmas. You know, I want to decorate it for like seasonal stuff too. Whenever it's like a season, or whenever it's just something, just so then like I have maybe get some custom made like ornaments and stuff. You know, get some cool ones from online and stuff. You know, just hang them up and have it in the background of streams.
Oh, I just wear the hat.
Nice. Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, you can just see it behind me on the street right there. It's like little cougar. I don't have hair right now. I'm bald right
Nice.
now. I don't have hair.
Nice.
Got my hair cut.
Nice. Cool.
Ow.
Oh, cool.
Honestly,
there
though,
you go.
is that-
There you go. There you go.
Oh,
Of course.
There you go.
Honestly though, it's fine for my hair like that because
There
my hair
you
grows
go.
back like really fast. It grows like really quickly back.
So by the way, yeah.
Yeah, you know, this is good game design, guys. Yeah, thank you. More fucking reinforcements. Yeah, you know, you have to fucking make it like that. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna say that right now. Any flyer in this guy's range is dead. No ifs, no buts. Dead. Just dead.
Game over, man. Game over.
Oh my god.
問題ありません
I can't believe. Why did this get nominated for an award? Why?
Because people don't know game design. That's why.
And I guess there weren't that many strategy games out that year, so it was one of the very few ones. So it's like,
that's because like actual strategy games are like a dead art now.
yeah, no one wants to think. They just want to play, man. No one wants to
And,
think.
yeah,
I mean, I'm one of them.
and the other thing
just
too is that
going-
like, and to be, I mean, okay. To be fair though, there's a. It's difficult to really get that nuance of like how to make a game that forces you to think and make it fun at the same time. That is not an easy thing to do.
It's almost impossible, honestly.
Because like, think of it like this. We live in an era where like, okay, the ultimate no-brainer game is like the Candy Crush phenomenon, right? Your mashing tiles game. And
That
I mean
one, yeah.
like, you,
my dad still plays that.
well, a lot of people play it because like one, gaming as a hobby activity is a tricky thing to pull off because a lot. Let's say like you come, I mean, especially as you get older, you come home from like a long day of work. You don't want to be like exerting your brain that much, you know. So you want to like do something that's kind of mindless, you know. Though, and this is why like it's tricky for women as well, because women don't have a nothing box like guys do. Like guys can just sit in front of a TV with a remote, just flip through channels as if like pretend something is happening, but
Pretends to
nothing is
watch.
actually happening. Yeah, but he's not actually watching anything. Yeah, my dad does that. It pisses my mom off so much. My dad would be just sitting there, just flipping through channels, and my mom would be like, "Are you even watching anything?"
Yeah, I am. Well, it's similar to how people are addicted to TikTok. Quick 5-second content. Scarlett said.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong, Scarlett. That's the like watching TV equivalent, on the internet now. But going back with games, it's tough to like sit down and then like crack open a game and then be like, okay, I just went through a long day of work, now I'm gonna do even more thinking. Most people are not wired like that. I would know. I'm married to one, right? So
Nice.
like she plays like tile mashing
はい
games on my computer or whatever. Because she's well, one, she's not a gamer. And secondly, even when I try to get her to play games or whatever,
一目の
she's not gonna be the type to be like, oh, I want to play a game that actually makes me think.
Starlets look at Animal Crossing 2020.
Well, granted, it's when that whole pandemic happened. That's why it was so talked about. Animal Crossing
Also talked about. Oh, Animal
The
Crossing.
pandemic. Yeah,
New Horizon.
the pandemic. That's why
Yeah.
New Horizon, everyone was addicted to that because that was literally the game that they could just play because it was just there. You know, it was during the where it was
Yeah.
But I mean, a game that, and especially like, that's the COVID thing was the reverse effect, right? Because nobody went out during COVID,
Yeah.
so you didn't have that long day at work to exhaust yourself. You're just like at home all the time, and so a game that's designed to be like your relief at the end of the day, well, now it doesn't work, and so that's the other thing too, right? And I mean, to be fair, like if I was out all day, see, I'm the rare breed, right? So I could be running errands and doing a whole bunch of things all day, and then come home and then play like Warcraft for like 4 hours. But I'm a different breed, so. But most people aren't like that, and so that's the tricky thing about like how game designers, to go back to original topic at hand, how game designers, one of the things that's really tricky, and why strategy games aren't as popular, quote unquote, anymore, is because it's really hard to get people into that mindset, right? Because older games were different, the old days, right, quote unquote, they were different. Game designers always, well, one, because like DLC and free games and stuff like that didn't exist back then, and so if you really had to convince people to pay $60 for your game, and so a game that was a smart level of challenge was a difficult thing to pull off. It was not easy.
Yeah.
It's just the burn way.
And then there's other factors too, right? Like how people are just raised differently on that, what to expect from games. That's its own whole crazy discourse, right? And before I go like mega old man and be like, back in my day, we did things like this. But it's also like there's a very different mentality of how like what is okay. I think it's kind of weird to think of it like this. See, let's change it to an aspect where you actually do deal with this. Like expected levels of like knowledge in order to work a job. And so if you work like even a minimum wage job, there's an implicit like understanding that you have basic knowledge of like how a cashier works and stuff like that, how to do basic mathematics and whatever, because even in a minimum wage job you would have to know these things. But now like I've seen some minimum wage job doing like
10 years
at my workplace
10 years experience.
At my workplace is like, oh yeah, you have to actually like organize like meals and stuff like that and move, like you have to package things properly. But we have people who can't even read English work at my job.
Nice.
So like, alright. And so in the like back in like years earlier, when I was like a teenager, there was a certain amount of like an implicit amount of like how much you should know before you even like begin working a job, kind of thing. So let's transfer that kind of mentality into gaming. So in the older days of gaming, there was an implicit understanding of like, okay, to play video games, you probably have this much ability to play the game. And so that's where like strategy games probably did really well, because if people go into like playing any video game with like an expectation of having a certain amount of knowledge to play basic video games, then you can actually expect people to play a fair amount and think a certain amount when they have to play video games. And with that said, that allows for like stuff like strategy games to actually do well, because then people already expect like, okay, I already know the game developers expect me to be able to do like this much level of thinking as I play video games. And so nothing in a strategy game should be like out of the ordinary. That's kind of the difference of mentality. Whereas like nowadays it's not like that. A case in point, shameless self-promotion. But I didn't want to make fun of GJ too much. He was watching me play Warcraft, and he was watching me play like one of. To be fair though, in his, to give a little bit of leniency, he was watching me play one of the hardest maps in RTS history. So he was watching me, and he's like, "I don't think I'd be able to do this. Like, this is why I could never get into a game like League of Legends." I'm like, "Bro, League of Legends is like super tame in comparison. Like, have you ever played an actual RTS?" League of Legends is technically a MOBA.
Yeah.
Most of you guys in the chat have probably never played an RTS, because by the time like, okay, Burke's like the oldest. Okay, after me obviously, but Burke is the next oldest person here, and he's in his mid-20s. But by the time he was like old enough, I guess, RTS had already
developed enough.
Yeah, but by the time that happened, RTS had kind of fallen out of fashion, because RTS was like a thing that like, it was popular until like basically Warcraft 3 changed everything, and then there was a decline of like the RTS after that. We're not totally sure why that's the case. Like, sure, StarCraft 2 ended up coming out years later, but I mean that's its whole different problem. Game companies getting arrogant and complacent when they make money, but that's its own discourse. And
don't worry. I'm just totally fine. Not like I'm inherent secretly molding or anything. No.
But one of the things that like I wouldn't make fun of somebody about this, but like. When GJ was pointing out that like, oh, I could never play a game like Warcraft, and part of what he's kind of saying in that is that like, yeah, because his brain wasn't developed in a way to be able to multitask and think and strategically play on that level, and most people aren't, especially most young people are not. One, because game developers nowadays they themselves are not very good at making games. So if you're not good at making games, how can you expect people to actually engage on a high level with your game if your game is not well made? This is, what Mid laments half the time when he's playing this game. But the case of point is that if you don't have if there isn't like a culture of cultivating higher cognitive ability in gaming, then programmers themselves are quite guilty of not making good games, because they also since they don't expect that out of their players, then they kind of just take shortcuts all the time with game design, and that's why you get bad games.
Everyone got the no, you. Well, you don't. Well, your ring don't exactly matter, so let's do this. An issue with Engage specifically, right? Is it like how do I explain this? Fundamentally, it's a sound game. Fundamentally, like at a very fundamental level, this game works. That's the most infuriating part. Fundamentally, it works. It's just everything surrounding that just is dog shit. That's like the most infuriating part of this.
But I mean, you could just make the case that like, okay, there's a good idea, but you can't just have an idea.
No. See, I'll say this, right? As much as I hate Engage, and I do hate Engage, I'll give it this. Early game Engage is pretty good. Early game, I'd give it to them. It's pretty good. Early game Engage, it's pretty good. It's mid-game where they really start to go off the rail, and late game is, well, what you're seeing right now. what you're seeing right now is late game. It's basically things that they really don't need to add. That things that they really don't like. Do you really need six flyer reinforcements in one turn? Really? Like really now? 6 flyers in one turn, and you're gonna spam that? Oh, okay. Like none of that is like fundamental. None of that is like has anything to do with like how this game is fundamentally designed. It's just these design choices, right? They're like auxiliary design choices. Like why? Why did they? Why? Why they went this route instead? You had a good thing, and you ruined it.
There's also a different problem,
and you ruined it.
There's also a different engagements into another problem as well, which is part. I mentioned this before, even on one of your engaged streams. It was just that long ago since you've done like more of these. But I remember this was a while ago. We were talking about this, and I mentioned it back then. I might as well mention it again. One of the bigger problems too is that like the idea of when you make sequels to games, it's the whole like quote unquote upping the ante idea, and like okay, if we're gonna keep having returning Fire Emblem players play the game, but then not feel bored while playing the game, we have to make a way to like make it quote unquote challenging. But when you just like do stuff like this, like the infinite amount of reinforcements that get absurd, it's like an artificial and of bad way of creating difficulty. I gave this hot take back then, and I'm going to reuse the hot take. I don't know if it counts as like first hot take of 2024 because I had this hot take in 2023. But it was like this is where like Three Houses actually handled that problem actually kind of well, because the thing about what Three Houses is able to do, but Engage didn't do, is that the game is balanced around like the maddening mode of Three Houses. Your power level is so much higher than the enemies, so they had to like come up with the ambush spawns and stuff like that, so that the AI can match your power level. But this game runs into a problem, and I mentioned this in Shameless Self-Promotion, but when I was doing my triangle strategy second playthrough, one of the big issues of games like that is that your power level isn't actually that much higher than the enemies. So you can't really like spam reinforcements, which is why in that game reinforcements are pretty awful as well, because the power level difference is you don't have your power level isn't that much greater than your opponent's. So when they try to create more difficulty, they just figure, oh, spamming units, because your power level doesn't just crush the enemies. So we have to use that as an artificial way of just pumping up your power level. But that's actually kind of not a really good way of increasing difficulty in a game.
No, definitely not.
See, the flip side is, okay, using Fire Emblem Three Houses as the example, and what actually made its increased difficulty work is because, like, sure, the enemy can use battalions, but they don't get the stuff you get to use. And so you can just crush enemies with like good battalion setups and whatnot, which is not something the AI can use against you. And so the game is balanced around that.
Yeah, I'll tell you what Manning's balanced around, and Engage is balanced around DLC. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, but that's an artificial and kind of a scummy money grab at that point.
Never said it wasn't. Never said it wasn't.
Fair enough. See, okay, another like case in point. You know, as much as like I've been just joking with Ghost Hunter about this, but when like Under the Burning Sky in Warcraft 3, that's where the map is from. The game is actually balanced, because even though like, well, part of it, the reason why that map was like, why I struggle is because I'm bad at RTS. But the funny thing about it is that like as I kept playing it, it was like Dragon Ball Super Tournament of Power level of like
power up,
increasing my power up like as a player.
Yeah.
Because that's actually one of the brilliant things about Warcraft 3 and why it's like one of the best games ever made. Is because the way you improve in the game is actually very organic and it's pretty well paced. But anyway, that's besides the point. In Under the Burning Sky, the map is actually balanced. Part of it is you get access to the entire like tech tree of your faction.
Oh, cool! More reinforcements.
Whereas the enemy actually doesn't get their full tech. They just get 3 teams that use different parts of the tech tree. And then also you have a level 10 hero where they don't. And so you actually have a huge power boost. The game gives you Foulhounds, which Foulhounds are powerful as frick. So you get so much power compared to the enemy. The enemy's advantage is that they just get more guys in you. But you actually have the much stronger units.
Right.
And so the game is actually balanced around that. But then you inverse it in Twilight of the Gods, which was the Night Elf defense mission for 45 minutes. It's reversed. Now the undead is much stronger than all the other factions. So that's why you get the allies to hold off a much larger attack wave. The game is balanced around that, which is actually why part of my singing Warcraft's praise and why I think Warcraft is one of the best games ever made. Because they really, the game programmers really thought about that. They really thought about how to really balance the game around like how stronger factions do in a survival map versus weaker factions. But Engage isn't really balanced around that. Engage, you're actually the one with the lower power level the whole time, right? Because going like the difference between the 2 survival maps in Warcraft 3 is that the power levels are different in those 2 maps, which is why they're set up the way they are.
It's weird.
And it's actually pretty smart.
It's weird. Again, this is mostly because DLC, right? I will say this. Like without DLC, like non-DLC players, this is pretty much your saving grace. This one unit right here, which is pretty much your entire saving grace. But if you do get the DLC, well, first of all, you know, you get like unfair advantages, obviously, like really unfair advantages. Like in this map, this map is designed around the fact you don't really have engages. You know, with DLC doesn't really count, so DLC just you get to engage like as usual. That alone breaks the game. And then, you know, the 5 units, right? The 5 units. This is like the worst one. This is like the worst example. Like no enemy in the game like no enemy in the game really compares to this, like at all. Like let's take a random enemy, right? Like look at this. They don't really compare to her like in any discernible way. Like at all. So it's like post DLC, you're definitely the stronger side. It's just consolidated into a couple units. Not your entire party. Your entire party sometimes looks like this, you know.
Well,
right?
you have to. Well, when you think about like your power level versus the opponent's power level, it's the whole like. Well, you have to take the whole roster into account because if in a game like Fire Emblem, it's about the entirety of like your army.
I mean most of your other armies are pretty much chip or Alir. They're either chip, utility, Seadal, or Alir. That's kind of it. And they're all contributing something. Aside from Alir. Alir is just there because you can't take him off. Oops. But yeah, other than that, I mean, Hortensia's still one of the best units in the game. Not because of her comment's dog shit. It's pretty dog shit, but you know, S-Staff is one hell of a drug, you know? S-Staff is one hell of a drug. And then you get the chippers. Citrine, one of the best units in the game. Her only job is to hit people sometimes, like chip, just to chip people. And if she's lucky, sometimes she also gets to kill. But you know that's a rare Citrine moment. But otherwise, her main job is to chip, which is actually invaluable sometimes. Or Linden. Linden isn't like the best unit in the game or anything, because he comes late. If he comes early, this is good. This is good. His chip is really good. Because Raiden Bo's stupid. Raiden Bo's real dumb. And sometimes, you know, he kills. This is pretty much base Linden, by the way. So it's like, oh shit, he's pretty good. It's just, you know, compared to the monsters, right? Compared to the monsters of this game. Yeah, he doesn't compare, but the monsters in this game are, wow, just, yeah, I don't know what to say. Just how much better they're than literally everything else in this game. So everyone does, and see it all, you know, dancer, so by default, right? So it's like everyone does contribute. It's just that some contributes way more than the other. And you know, in free DLC, it's really just Ivy that's like doing the heavy lifting. With DLC, the DLC rings and the DLC units obviously just hard carries you to victory, really. Oh, and you know, everyone gets the free DLC, the Well. The Well single-handedly changes how you play Engage. Let's put it like that. You played when the Well wasn't a thing, right?
Like, I think the Well came out like when I was near the end of the playthrough.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Well, I'll tell you right now, it is a different experience playing with the Well and without it, and that's something everyone gets, not just, you know, the one that pays for DLC. So, you know, that's. I have a feeling that the Well is supposed to be of something that's in the base game, but they just forgot to. They just somehow couldn't finish, which, you know, not a great look, but you know, they tried with patch culture, right? They tried, and in their defense, it really does help. It really does. Like, one of the things that everyone complained about is like skill, right? Like, you can't get skills at all. Like, you'd never have enough SP. Well, the Well single-handedly fixes that. So yeah, you really, it really can be overstated just how important the Well is, like to how much you can enjoy Engage. Because without it, you're so limited in how you. That's part of the reason why your power level is so low, right? Like, most of the time, you can't really do this. Like, you can't really do this, you know? You can't get 2 skills like this. But post Well, everyone, pretty much everyone you use can have that. Like, and I do mean everyone. I do mean everyone. So it's like, okay, well, now my unit isn't like that, isn't weaker. It's stronger actually, because now I have skills. But, you know, it's a little bit too late, you know? It's a little bit too late.
Alright, just to get some comments, because I know I rambled on for a bit there.
Yeah.
Ghost Hunter says, I like to think I'm pretty good at RTS, but man, I do not block to save my life in Tales. The Tales games are not RTS. Pikmin and Lego battles, I can do well at. Yeah, Pikmin and Lego battles do count as RTS.
Nice.
But like, Lego battles is kind of is pretty tame compared to like the old school stuff. I mean, it still counts. Like, downplaying it, like it's not RTS because it's easier, but like, Citrine for Ghost Hunter has been give her the EXP because she'll be doubled otherwise.
I mean, her job isn't really to like take damage at all. Her main job is to Thor on a bitch to death. Her main job is to Thor on something, and that means she's not killing things. But at the same time, that means she's not really dying, because the only thing that can counter her ass is fellow Thorons, and at that point, no one can double like fellow Thunder spells. At that point, they can't double her either, no matter how much speed they have. So her speed issue is largely irrelevant. Now, if you're caught off guard, and you know, if you're caught off guard, then yeah, But at that point, that's on you, right? At that point, that's on you. Or, you know, if you're crazy, right? If you're fucking crazy like me. Where are you?
Yeah, instead of
You
doing
put
a final
speed taker
engage,
on her ass.
that is one way of doing things. Instead of just playing engage, just go back and play Octopath Traveler 2 again at this point.
Is that bad? Is that bad?
No. Octopath Traveler 2 is awesome.
Okay.
It's a great game.
Bolgano.
But then but then that's the thing, right? It's like, it just shows like these people who quote unquote nominate games don't know anything, right? It's like, what do you mean Fire Emblem Engage gets nominated and not Octopath Traveler? Or well, no, Xenoblade Chronicles was 2022, so it doesn't count. But it did get nominated that year, but it did not win anything, unfortunately. Xenoblade Chronicles 3, that game was amazing. But like, Octopath Traveler 2...
Finally.
Octopath Traveler 2 came out in 2023, but it did not get nominated, which was a shame, because that game's like, phenomenally good.
Oh, there you go. 17 turns, by the way.
Wow.
Yeah, we've been at it for 1.5 hours. And we didn't even start at the beginning.
Wow.
Yeah, because this whole thing is like... pretty... Yeah, like, we play it normally, when I play... Like, like I said, it was like, wow, I did this.
Oh,
like,
wow.
The whole thing is like...
Interesting, Skip.
Like, roughly 3 hours?
Oh, wow, interesting, Skip.
It's like the Chaos Emeralds, like going super.
Where are you in Engage anyway, Burke?
I'm literally on the final chapter, the one where it's back to back. I'm literally on the final chapter.
Oh wow, interesting. Skip.
Yep. Yeah, for me, I'm already on the final chapter. Like the next chapter, the next thing I go into is the final chapter, aka it's the one before the final boss, because you know it's the kind of game that goes immediately to the next chapter. Yeah, so I'm at that part. I'm literally at the very end of this game.
Oh my god!
I haven't touched it in months though, because I kind of didn't want to play it, and I kept putting it off.
Yeah, imagine playing it in Maddening.
Yeah, no.
Oh my god. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, Mike. I guess you could see like the difference in power level. I guess. This is Kagetsu. You know, generally it's one of the best units in the Vanilla Engage, right? One of the best units in Vanilla Engage.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Rapal.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then obviously there's this. Whatever the fuck this is.
Yep.
So yeah. It's yikes. Let's see. Celestia is surprisingly not as busted as I thought she would be. Don't get me wrong, she's busted. Don't get me wrong. But I thought she'd be like decisively better than Ivy, but surprisingly not really.
Well, it's enough of a difference. But I mean, like, I guess in Maddening mode, since you're hardly doubling anybody. But like, I'm pretty sure like in a standard playthrough, it would be quite noticeable, because then if she's able to double stuff, whereas Ivy doesn't.
The problem with Celestia I encountered is actually she just doesn't have a lot of accuracy.
I can see that being the problem.
Meanwhile, Ivy is pretty reliable, and also obviously the trade, it's really big. The trade is really big. Like the trade between power and speed, it's really noticeable. Because remember, Ivy always has Lyn, so her speed issue is never really going to be a problem. The speed issue is never going to be a really
I guess so,
thing.
yeah.
Meanwhile, for magic boosters, Celestia kind of has to fight for that. So yeah, it's not as like decisive, really. And also, you know, Celestia's PRF class skill, it sucks. Soul Blade sucks. This thing sucks. Like, this thing sucks. At that point, why would I just not use a tome at that point, right? At that point, why would I not just use a sword at that point? Meanwhile, Ivy, well, Chance Space does actually allow her to break through things she can't really break through normally. Oh, you know, Ivy, you know, sounds like an obvious one, but staves are better than swords, you know? So, yeah, Celestia obviously has advantages. She gets Kanto earlier. Ivy can't get Kanto until chapter 18, I think. Like, end of chapter
late.
18. Oh shit, I got Killing Edge, okay. Yeah, do I even need this? No, I'll just throw it back in. No, let's just not do that.
Probably for physical strength. Okay, so Ghost Hunter says time for the Gradlon Saga.
Yeah.
Probably if her physical strength isn't good enough to deal some damage.
I mean, it's pretty similar to her magic. So, no, Soul Blade just sucks. Soul Blade just sucks. Such a garbage. I think she has S tomes, right? Yeah, she has tomes. Which is kind of stupid. Because, enemy Zephia, like Zephia, you know, our Zephia, is like S swords. For some reason, ours is S tomes. Which, you know, she's fighting Ivy for that. And, well, Ivy, you know, a Brave Tome, it's probably better you put it on someone with higher magic, you know? Okay, I guess you could watch like the amount of EXP I could like the piss amount of EXP I could get. Yeah, I could dump like 3 fights on Celestia and she would not get a level here.
That sounds about right. Well, especially at that high level.
Oh right, before anything. Kagetsu. We're gonna reclass you back to yeah, another wyvern again, because why would I change your class? Why would I change your class? Like seriously, why would I change your class?
Yeah, like Wyvern's just so good in this game as well. I mean, it's not as stupid as Three Houses
No,
when they did
no,
Wyverns.
it's stronger here somehow. It's stronger here somehow. Like literally, most of my units are flyers here. Most like if you're not magic,
I guess, yeah.
If you're not magic, you're a flyer. Or I guess you know this guy. Because you know, their stats aren't gimped somehow still. And they're not locked to one weapon. Let's see here.
I guess that's true. Whereas, like, yeah, I think the thing in Three Houses was that like the stats are lower to counterbalance like the other advantages of flyers. Whereas, like in this game, I guess I didn't care about that. So, it's just all the stat benefits and I fly.
Yep.
Whereas like Three Houses, they nerf some of those other stats to trade off the movement. Which I know that's why some people hated Three Houses. Because they're like, oh, it balances stats too much, so like Cavs were bad in that game.
Yeah.
Where it's like, they're not bad, it's just that like...
Kagetsu does technically have more stats than Rafal, it's just, you know, on the stats that matters, you know? Rafal is more on the stats that matters. Well, Kagetsu's speed, but that's kinda it. You know what? Yeah, let's give Farfall some EXP, I guess.
竜の血族ラファールだ。
この時間無駄にはできない
I'll
わ
be back in a bit.
Okay.
横島なる竜の力よ。
実力不足
当然だな。
Of course.
Damn, a fucking axe to the face. Look,
Yeah.
an axe
Yeah.
to the face.
貴様が相手からいいだろ。
Don't fight now.
ベールよ
Oh no.
全力でやりよ
Oh no.
負けちゃっ
Damn it.
た強いの
Damn it, Farfall.
当然だな。
Damn it, Farfall. You know what? There you go.
昔の私より強くなりたい
Yeah, yeah.
神竜様ファンクラブ会員0番クラン
Yeah, you're dead.
強くならなきゃ
Oh.
It's clan.
It's fucking clan. Okay. Oh, great. Oh, great. Fantastic. We're going to a volcano, boys. And this is where Engage truly goes into hell.
Mm-hmm.
Like, truly, we're in hell now. You don't stream today, right?
No.
Right, okay. Because,
No, dude. If I was streaming, I would have streamed like at 8. You know, I started
yeah,
at 8
fair
now.
enough, fair enough.
Now tomorrow I do though.
Yeah. Finish Engage. Literally just one more chapter. Like, it's literally just one more chapter. Restore. Oh, yeah.
But I
ありがとうありがと
But
う
I
あり
want-
がとうございますありがとうございます
but I
ありがとう
want
ござい
to
ます
do my weekly arena run. It's live edition this week.
I mean, you stream like what, four days in a row?
Yeah,
You could slot in one of them.
I guess so. Yeah, you're right.
Like, it doesn't have to be today, but yeah, 4 days.
Yeah, true. I could probably do it for.
ありがとうございます
I'll do it for Thursday because I need to mentally prep myself.
ありがとうございますありがと
I
う
need
ご
to
ざい
prep
ます
myself for the going back into engagement. Like, oh god,
Yeah.
it's gonna suck.
Yeah.
Let's go. Plus, I might just use tomorrow's night to just grind a little bit more, just so then I'm like that, you know. So then I don't do it on stream. You know, I'll just
Yeah.
grind off before I stream.
Yeah.
You know, I'll use that day to prepare for it.
Of course.
Do what?
I'm gonna stream engage
He's
on
mentally-
like
Oh, finish
Thursday.
the game?
He's
Yeah, I'm
he's
finished the
mentally
game on
preparing.
Thursday.
He's mentally preparing himself.
I'm gonna mentally prepare myself for the finale. I'm like, oh god, here we go.
Tiki.
And also, I kind of want to have a day where I just kind of catch up on a bit of grinding before I do the final chapter.
You don't
Just a
really
bit.
need to grind, really.
No, I need to kind of get back into it too, you know. I haven't played this game like months, so you know I have to get back into it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get back into it.
Linden, Malvier, Vale.
If you want, bro, we can do some relay trails for some stat boosters. I guess so. Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can do it.
I mean, I don't think the drop rates are good though. No. For those things.
Does it matter?
No, but he's gonna have to do a lot of those for stat boosters, I think. Like a lot of those. And well, playing a lot of engage isn't good for you. So it kind of does matter, you know. First mental.
I'm managing-
first
I mean-
mental state.
If you travel the most spaces, boom, speed wing.
Wait, it's that easy? Okay, if it's that easy, then yeah. Okay, time to use some stat boost. Okay, sometimes use the stat boosters. Well, now doesn't really need it anymore, does she? Yeah, Nell doesn't really need it, does she? Like, she pretty much doubles most things anyway. Oh right, Camilla also gives +5 +5 speed, right? Okay, what stat boosters do I even have, huh?
You mean Camilla being good?
Camilla, surprisingly isn't like that great. Surprisingly.
No, she's pretty. I thought she was pretty average.
She has a couple good things, but she also has like most of her stuff are like unimpressive. Like obviously the big thing is when you engage with her, she get like +2 move and you become a flyer. Obviously that's really good. But other than that, most of her stuff isn't that great, really. So it's like, oh. Yeah, she's not that good of a ring. Of course, she does also has the perks of being a DLC ring, so during moments in the story where you're not allowed the rings, you have them anyway. So
technically speaking, it's not a ring; it's a bracelet. Bracelet.
I don't.
They're not breaking the rules. Not breaking the rules. Not breaking the rules.
I don't think I care, but.
No, I'm just saying that's the logic for the game for why you're able to use it. They're not rings. We have bracelets. Totally different thing.
Totally different, yeah. It's not. It's it's not like they're basically rings anyway. Okay, let's before that, let's just see what stat boosters we even have. We don't have energy drops because all of those goes to Nell. We have everything else though. All right. You wanna know the messed up part is? One of the most messed up things about this game.
Go on.
This is an unironic use of spirit dust. This is an unironic use of spirit dust.
Do it.
No.
Spirit dust is literally just cocaine that they go.
Yeah, literally.
Do it.
Yeah.
No. I'm just looking for like in case anyone else has.
I mean, it's called spirit dust. How else did they get a magic dude? Did they just sprinkle it on them? No, they sniffed that. Not
even wrong.
Nah, bro. They fucking inject that shit, bro. Directly into the veins.
Gotta cut it. Be like, all right, here we go.
I mean, that's how. That's one of the things about like they don't have the modern technology like in Tokyo Mirage to just turn everything to pills.
Yeah,
that's what they do in Tokyo Mirage. In Tokyo Mirage, they're pills.
Yeah, they're pills. You take pills.
Your stat boosters are essentially pills.
I forgot how much. Well, you're not really close to like your speed cap anyway.
So yeah,
you literally take pills.
Okay.
Pills.
In this game, the way that they quote unquote get stat boosters, I mean.
Here, what's this pill? And it's like, oh, it's supposed to increase your magic stat, and it's like, try it. It's some good shit, bro. It's good shit.
Okay.
Yeah, they unironically do that. That's how their power ups work.
They dope up. They're literally doping up.
Bune probably consumes the dust like pixie sticks. I know what that is, but
Pixie stick. It's a powder candy.
oh
Yeah.
probably.
It's powder candy.
Now the biggest question. The biggest question is really come on, where are you? Does the boots go to Citadel or does the boots go to Nell? That's the biggest question.
Kind of a dumb question.
It's do I give it to Citadel or do I give it to Nell?
Kind of a silly question. You give them the Nell, of course.
Because there's two of them.
Did I stutter?
if the problem just becomes well if Nell's too far, well Theodol can't reach, and a lot of my strategy boils down to, for the love of God, please Nell, kill something twice.
Oh, they gotta go to the armored unit. Duh. Yeah.
Obviously, yeah, because everyone's got to move at the same pace because it's communism.
Communist.
Never really got that. Never really got that. Never really got everyone's obsession over. Oh, everyone has to move at the same pace.
Yeah.
No.
Never really got that.
Then you wouldn't work very well with communism then.
Yeah, there you go.
Look at all those icons. Boots.
Yeah.
Now
No, they you just load Nell up. Not even a question. I mean, where else would they go? Like,
it's the dancer. See it all. The dancer, really. That's the only question. The dancer or
it's
or
just
the,
so.
Yeah.
No, you just pump them into Nell.
Yeah. I did already, so no takesy backsies.
Save states. That's what save states are for.
Well, not so much save states. This doesn't really have save states. We
go to the armored unit.
Armored unit, obviously. Okay. As for the survival stuff, I don't. I mean, obviously Nell would appreciate it a lot more, but the problem just becomes, well, you're a win condition for the enemy. You're a win condition for the enemy.
Mm-hmm. Well, depending on how you play this game, it doesn't matter because most people would just reset after you lose one unit.
Well, no, but you know, 6x. You know, if his ass gets doubled, which he will, a Draco shield will cut 4 damage.
They clearly should have hidden an idle shield. I grant it, etc. in a DLC map that grants permanent resistance or something. They wouldn't give that to us. They would make that an enemy type where like they have a skill that makes them immune to a certain thing, and like you can't or you have to use let's say for example
that's literally
magic.
That's literally veteran plus. That's literally veteran plus.
Yeah, veteran plus. You know,
every boss has that.
And every boss has that,
there you go.
Like the whole they're immune to either magic or physical attacks, so you have to
Nell just straight up can't get any more talisman because she capped her res, so. So yeah, it's just I guess I could give it to you, like maybe 1, maybe 2. Yeah, 2.
So I already have some ideas for some new videos. Ooh, I just got hit by some inspiration.
Inspiration. Whatever.
Oh right.
Speed. Who needs the speed?
Okay, let's see what's up.
I already gave 1 to Rafal. I gave 1 to Ivy. Ivy probably doesn't need any more. She'll probably level up speed on her own, I think. And also, yes, she's speed taker, so it's not like she's really
I want to do a video just based on Severa, and then just be 300 plus orbs led me to this. Got me this. Oh, done. Reduced to atoms.
Okay.
Gone.
Let me just quickly do
years of academy training
wasted. Years of academy training wasted. Shit. Stream chat.
But first I gotta get the distant counter seal.
17.
Should be easy enough.
Class.
Yeah, it's kind of made the whole HM farming thing easier.
You never pinged your server that you were live.
Oh shit. I thought the bug would ping everyone. Oops.
Rip. No, it didn't.
Ooh.
I only knew about your stream because you pinged me
Yeah,
literally.
yeah.
Me. Like that's me.
Speed is 38. Okay, yeah, no, Nell doesn't really need. Yeah, Nell doesn't really need the speed book. She'll cap it on her own anyway. Okay, cool. She'll cap it on her own anyway.
The moment has passed. Back to work.
Yep. Fuck. Who will I give it to?
Lottery. No. Don't do that. Random chance is the least thing that you need right now.
Yep. How many? I think I'll spend most of. I think I'll spend the rest of the stream just you know. I'll spend the rest of the stream just mostly prepping, really. The rest of the
and also rethinking every life choice you've ever made that led you up to this decision.
Yep.
To play Engage.
Play Maddening, Engage on stream. Yep. Draco. You know what? We ball.
I question myself as well too.
We ball. 2 Draco shields for Nell. Luck. You know, I would give it to Ivy, but her luck is like atrocious anyway. So does it really matter?
That is her mega weakness. Is that her luck is so low that she has a higher chance of getting critted on.
You know what? We'll just use it. Why not?
And you kind of don't want that because I mean crits are already stupid. Like
crits, you shit your pants. You see a crit, you shit your pants. Really?
Oh God, he's doing a crit animation. No.
Seraph robe.
Whopper.
You know what, Celestia? Take the fucking spirit dust. Take the fucking spirit dust. There we go. And while you're at it, take the secret book. And while you're at it, yeah, there you go. Take the secret book. Oh yeah, no wonder. Your dex is like piss. Okay. Your dex is just piss. Okay. Yeah, the last speed wing. Who's getting the last speed wing? Okay, let's check. Let's check Ivy's cap. Actually, you know what? No, what am I doing? Yeah, it goes for a fall, obviously. Goes for a fall, obviously. Talisman. Let's see here. Talisman. Wait, do I have any other stat booster limit remaining? A Draco shield and a Draco shield. Or defense cap? No, 29. Well, into Nell it goes, I guess. 6 defense. Let's go. Talisman. Careful, what do you summon December 31st? The Knight of Fell Dragon. Yeah. Sounds like something he'd do. I guess I could give it to you. Yeah, why not? Well, nope. Yeah, why not? Cool. Now we're out of stat boosters, I think. Unless the shop has unlocked them. Because you could buy one of each, I think, from the shop when they're available. Nope, they're not available yet. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, by the way, Mikey, you want to see this price tag?
Oof.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
I'd like you to direct your attention to the upper left to the upper left of the screen.
That's 30% off? Damn, it's that expensive. Jesus.
90,000. It's 90,000. Its actual price is 90,000 for a dog shit class.
Sounds about right. Doing engaged things, I guess.
Yep. So the classes are complete dog shit. Now let's reassign some shit. Well, now I have to do this, don't I? I have to do this now. Because otherwise, he'll never catch up to Nell at that rate. Which means you... Fuck, who will I give you? Erica, right. Of course, how could I forget Erica? You need the firepower anyway. Lyndon Nispakaya, yep, that sounds about right. Why is there's no magic that gives speed? Dumb question, have you been doing supports? Probably not. Probably not. I'll get to that after I, sort out my emblem ring situation. Yeah, yeah, I just realized no magic emblem gives speed.
Oof.
Well, no, never mind. Right. Camilla. Which is a hybrid, so problem too. Okay. Right. Canter, Gallop, right, whatever. Adaptable. Dragon Vein, shoot. All right, yeah, I can just do this. Yeah, I can just do that. Oh, hey, they fit color scheme wise too. Perfect. Am I really not using Lucina here? I guess I'm not. Okay. Well, it was nice while it lasted, I guess. Lucina really helped me out, but I guess, time to say goodbye. Oops. I think a bond ring, maybe? Yeah, but I'm not using bond ring, so... That's just strictly worse than an emblem ring, obviously. Right, supports. There you go. That's a lot. That's a lot. Time to press skip a whole lot of times. Wow, very interesting, Skip.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, the less I have to see of the whole, like, cult stuff going on, the better.
Oh, wow, very interesting, Skip. Wait, what with Diamond? I haven't used him in like a while. Oh, wow, very riveting, Skip. Yeah. Oh, very thought-provoking. Very, very good for the brain, Skip.
Skip. Cool hair, Divine One. Enough with the worship for the love of apparently me.
Alright, we're following Gregory. Well, we have to let this play out, I think.
cool hair. Like, enough with the worship for the love of apparently me.
Ah, yes, of course he uses revenge in the cutscene.
ああ。お前はよくやっている。
Oh wow. Oh, wait, Japanese he's just like, huh? What?
Huh? Nani? Wait, a compliment? Did you actually just say I did well? Huh?
Did I stutter?
Too well.
なぜお前は我のそばで共に力を合わせて戦える
Oh my god, wow. Rafal's deep voice does not fit what he looks like, bro.
Yep.
Why not?
I don't know, I don't know, honestly, I don't know. Voice acting's weird. Cause like, his like, English VA also sounds like kind of what I expected it for him to sound like, and then JP is like that. It's the same thing with all in Fire Emblem and Heroes, where like, there's so many characters that look like buff and stuff, but then they have like a regular voice or something, and then they're the ones that look kind of light, but they have like a deep ass voice.
Oh, and of course, this guy's of course Gregory gets the sexy voice actor.
Of course he does.
Hello, guys.
Kenjiro Tsuda, by the way. Oh, hi. Who that?
It's me, Andrew.
Oh god, not again.
Oh.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
What?
Oh, what?
Hey, don't be like that.
No, I just want
he
to.
wasn't talking about you.
Oh.
No, I was talking about like, I was talking about something else. Nah, never mind. Well, what's up, dude?
I'm just saying Happy New Year. Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year.
How's you guys?
Hey, what's Happy New Year, man? How was your New Year?
That was terrible. Just looking for a job right now, and my brother just nagging me to get a job, even though I just told him to shut up already.
A job? Oh, don't worry. Yeah, I know how rough it is looking for a job. So.
No, not that. My brother demanded me to do things, and was like, "Hey, wanna work out, get a license, just get a job, drive license, all that stuff." Like, bro, can you just shut up for a second? I'm gonna do one thing at a time. You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
Don't worry about it.
Like,
don't worry about it, man. You'll find one eventually. Someone's gonna eventually hire you.
Yeah, I don't want to work in. I have to work at fast food place either way, or I just want to work somewhere. Just not. I'm good at. No. Anyways, I just want to apologize earlier, Toasty. I didn't mean to make you frustrated or upset about the tutorial thing or Stario.
No, it's fine. It's fine, dude. You know what? It was kind of my bad, you know, too. I should have been.
I should pay attention.
Yeah, no, I get you, man. You don't have to apologize. I should be apologizing. I'm sorry about that.
It's okay.
Yeah. You don't gotta apologize, man.
Yeah. Anyways, what you guys doing right now?
We're watching Mid Suffer and Engage.
Yeah. Did you not read the tag in the? We put a tag for the cafeteria because the cafeteria is the stream channel.
Oh my god! What difficulty are you doing right now? I didn't.
Well, right now we're just just a lot of prepping, really.
Is this like the highest difficulty or no?
Yeah, this is Maddening, yes.
Oh yeah. He's on Maddening, so it's a nightmare.
Oh, no DLC emblems at all.
Well, considering the character.
No, it's all of them.
Considering the character on screen is DLC, I think that should answer your question. Yeah.
Yeah. Permadeath allowed.
Yeah, I'm just gonna very interesting skip all this. I don't have patience for this. Very interesting skip.
I think it's where like I remember like I was having an arm wrestle with somebody about like if they ever gonna do if they do supports in future Fire Emblem games. I don't mind the whole like. I'm one of those few people who actually don't mind the GBA version, where like you get a limited amount, but then like it actually like impacts the game somewhat. Because this is way too. This is way too much like support conversation stuff in this game. And Three Houses was also super notorious for that.
Yep.
There was just so much.
Yeah, I like engaged support. There's voice acting.
Very interesting, Skip.
Voice acting that's not the issue. The issue is just like there's just so much.
You see
Like,
this shit? You see this shit?
Characters talk way too
Like,
much in this game.
You see the amount of characters here?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's just way too much.
Yeah, bro. Realistically speaking, you're only gonna use a couple of them because they're your best ones, and then you're just gonna freaking ditch everyone else. Like,
Also, like I know like Three Houses handled it kind of okay, but once again, it's just too much like talking in Three Houses. But like the paired ending thing was actually neat in like the older games, and they did because you had limited conversations. You can't access all of them.
I mean, not every A support results in a paired ending anyway.
No, it doesn't. But like the ones that do, like it makes it like it's unique and it stands out. I know some people don't like the whole like limited supports because it artificially makes like multiple playthroughs, but at the same time, like oh god, like there's just way too much talking in this game, and then you have to include like all the emblem because the emblems talk with everybody. Oh my goodness, it's just so much talking.
They have lines. They have lines for every unit, even units that you don't even bother using or no one will ever bother to use. They have lines with them.
The bond with the emblems are like. There's one good thing, there's one really good thing, and one really bad thing. The bad thing, as Mikey said, everyone talks with everyone. Oh my god, shut the fuck up. The good thing about it, each like one entire from C to A, there's a total of like 8 lines. There's a total of 8 lines. So it's like super short. Thank God. I could not bear if this was like. You know, a full-ass support. Oh god, no, please.
Can you imagine if Engage actually added more emblems? Like 41 emblem characters?
Thank God they did. Thank God they did not. Thank God they just stopped one DLC.
No, it's way too much. Like, it's too much.
No one's gonna want to like pay more money.
At that point, right? You'd have to introduce something like apotheosis, and we know how that goes. No, thank you.
Yes, one super mega hard map.
No, thank you.
Or Infinite Regalia. I like Infinite Regalia. Infinite Divine Weapons. Take me in.
I mean,
Ghost Hunter says, I like when supports have an impact on the story mode / gameplay. An example of this is that Takumi and Owain get a new duo special line when they reach A support.
Do they?
Are you talking about warriors?
I assume he's talking about warriors.
Probably warriors, because Takumi and Owain are like completely different games. And they don't support at all as when Owain is Odin and Fate, so...
Yeah, listen this.
Well, Warriors has to do that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And whatchamacallit, Three Hopes did that too. Like they changed character lines and stuff like that, but...
And they even have supports with characters who couldn't support before. Like,
yeah. I mean, but the problem is that like the Three Hopes is, I don't know. My mega hot take, looking at it again, is that like I dislike the small time jump in Three Hopes because it takes away from a lot of the really interesting character dynamics that I liked in Three Houses. Because Three Houses, even though the main plot was kind of like shifty at times, primarily because of Edelgard, honestly, and people simping over the villain, and whatever. But and then like some inconsistencies with like how they wrote the Church of Saros, but whatever. The character plots in Three Houses were actually really good. I must say it. The character plots are actually pretty good. And why the paralogs were actually enjoyable to play in Three Houses. The character plots are
Sorry,
but
that random
Three Hopes. No, that's fine. I waited for you to finish. But Three Hopes, because they changed a lot of that and got rid of a fair amount of that, it really took away from that experience because I really liked the character dynamics in Three Houses. My favorite character in Three Houses is Marianne. And a big reason for that was because in Three Houses, she had a very good character arc in Three Houses. But then Three Hopes completely undid all of that, and it's like, oh, she's not best girl anymore. So Three Hopes was like a weird ass game because like it made that change, and I don't like it. Oof.
But nobody likes that.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
But
Skip.
When it comes to like supports changing like story mode and gameplay and stuff like that.
I mean, Fates did it too, where you have like, I think it's Birthright. Yeah, you have to get an A support with Kaz if you don't want him to die.
Well, and then of course, like Fates and Awakening both use the child mechanic.
Yep.
So, which is okay. Like, see, the reason why like people didn't like it in Fates was because it felt like shoehorn.
It is.
Whereas like in Awakening,
It was, but it
well,
was
because it is. But in Awakening, it felt very natural, and I actually liked it in Awakening, the way that they did it.
Yeah, because Awakening actually made sense because there was a time travel plot.
It's a time travel story, so of course it makes sense.
Well, and also another thing that did make it work was that, unlike Fates, it's not like anybody can bang anybody, right? Like,
Yep.
Yeah.
There was actually very selective, and that was actually a smart. That's actually like where you can tell
Like
they
Crom,
actually.
like I think, like Crom, like example, he can only bang like I think it was like 4 women.
Yeah, he can only have like 4 or 5 wives technically.
Yeah, that 5 because
yeah.
you count
Depends
your
on
female.
Robin.
We don't
Yeah.
count the last
Yeah.
one. We don't count the last one.
Well, Robin. No, I meant Robin.
Oh, okay.
And here's the thing:
No,
3 can just,
Robin's the 5th one.
3 can just happen, but for Olivia, you have to literally have him support with no one else,
Yeah.
and you have to get support on the chapter that Olivia
Yeah.
joins.
That's so tough. Yeah, and then the other 3 is kind of natural. Well, 2 of them are pretty natural. Maribel is kind of a little tricky.
Or you know, if you're really dedicated, somehow have no supports at all with any of the females he's compatible with.
Yeah. Even though like you'd have to really mess it up because you
Oh
can,
yeah,
how do you not get 1 point with Sumiya on the turn when they're paired up?
if he just gets 1 point, he'll go for whoever he has the highest support value with.
Yeah. And basically, in order to get the farmer, you really have to like go out of your way because in the map where Sumiya joins, you can get 1 point on the first turn.
It's harder for you. It's genuinely harder for you to get the farmer than not get the farmer.
Yeah.
Like at that point, you have to actively go out of your way to screw up. Like yes,
and then
I'm screwing up.
there's
This is on purpose. Trust me.
Two of them aren't kind of natural for Crom because one, Soli's a childhood friend of his.
Well, no, not to mention they're both physical units, so they usually tend to fight together. And
but also I'm talking about story wise too. They know
Yeah.
each other since they were like kids and stuff. They were young, like they known each other since then.
and
And
the-
Sumiya because also like same as well.
and then like of course like from gameplay perspective, you just
And then
pair him up.
Maribel-
You pair him
Maribel-
up with them for movement.
Yeah. Maribel is just the reason because it's the sister's best friend or some shit that
So
trope,
it's a solid reason.
sister's best friend.
Nobility.
Nobility, haha, nobility back in the olden days.
Well, no, and of course, like with Maribel being Lissa's friend, like he has higher propinquity.
Oh,
That's
true.
that's how that works. You would have high
Uh,
propinquity with her.
And then there's just the 5th one, aka if you're playing as a female avatar, you can marry him.
Yeah.
I mean that's the optimal play. So
That is the
And-
optimal play.
And it's the optimal play because then you'll get a busted Crom and Morgan. I mean, I busted
Or-
Lucina and Lucina and Morgan. That would be
That's
Well,
home.
actually, there's actually an even simpler reason. Robin can straight up carry him to every seize point. GG easy.
GG no reap. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they're like the best duo like in the game. Like literally, you have them both together, they'll never die because they'll never get hit and they'll just keep blocking each other.
Well,
And,
that's
like,
kind of dog shit, isn't it?
and most likely Crom will
What, the
always
silver
attack with.
axe?
No,
Yeah.
the Camilla engraving. That's kind of dog shit, isn't it?
Oh, I didn't see that part.
Cr-
Yeah, that is
the
pretty
Crom-
bad.
Crom is all like and Crom will most and he tends to hit more likely when he's paired up with like Robin.
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
it's more when you
I'm
spread up
just
with
gonna
Robin.
grab this if you don't mind.
So if you stick them together, they'll just survive
It's a
together.
Snowball,
They'll just be
we
like.
don't care.
That's what I did. If I wanted to just speed on a map, I literally just have Crom and Robin just pair up, and that's it. Just let them finish it. If I want to speed run, and then it does. They kill everything.
Robin straight up just carries you from start to finish.
Well, not
Of
quite.
Awakening.
Well, not quite at the start. The start, he has to roll like a little bit. You're not.
But once you
No,
get going, you get going.
You just abuse the pair out. So even in the
Yep.
beginning, it's not too horrible.
I mean, Lunatic Plus is Lunatic Plus, so
That's true. That is true.
you're not Lunatic Plus. You're not using Robin in the beginning. You're using Frederick. Genuinely, it is
Mhm.
possible that the prologue, you're not passing that. It is entirely possible. If the mage is Luna Plus, GG. There's nothing you can do here. There's nothing you can do.
That's true.
And thank God the enemies couldn't pair up in the Awakening, but in Face they changed that. Enemies can pair up.
For better or for
And block each
worse.
other.
For better or for worse.
But they also nerfed the blocking mechanic too. So and
Is
the
it-
pair
is
up
it-
mechanic
is
because
it-
it was too
is
strong.
Is it nerfed? Not really. It went from
It depends on what you want.
it went from chance based to guaranteed. Is it really that much better?
What about how bad is FP4 pairing worse? FP4 pairing?
Well, that's a
I think
different kind of
pairing-
pairing. It's a different
Yeah,
kind
that's
of
a
pairing.
different kind of pairing, and it sucks.
It sucks.
Is it hard or just really hard to get? Is it really hard to get the right child? Exactly.
No,
There-
it's like it's one of those things that like if you know what you're doing, then it's easy.
It's tedious. It's so tedious.
But one, it's tedious, and two, it's not like the other games where the game
Oh.
tells you via gameplay.
yeah.
whereas,
If
like-
you want to like say pair up with someone and like pair up someone with someone, you have to literally waste turns of just doing nothing,
Well,
and then they just gave the
well,
poor
not
bit-
even just that. The only way for you to know if they have been paired up, like they're married, is to check the status screen, because the game does not tell you
Bruh.
this at all.
The game tells you nothing.
What about hindering weapons and skills to get the pass on
Yeah.
The
the?
game tells you nothing. It's one of those things that like
Yeah.
if you know what you're doing, then you can easily abuse it. But
It's like Texas, man.
It tells you
They don't tell you
nothing.
how to do it. They tell you not. They don't tell you
But
how to
then,
do
like,
it.
I remember when I first played genealogy and I did not have this mindset. Yeah, I missed all the child units.
So you got you got the replacement unit.
I got all the replacement units.
またお待ちしてます
Because how was I supposed to know?
Yeah, and the worst part, right? The worst part about all this, if you screwed up with your pairing, your like the proper child unit could actually be worse than a substitute. So you know,
Yeah, the substitutes are actually not bad units, which it's a shame that they haven't put any of them in
yeah,
Fae, but
it's not.
I mean
they're
whatever.
they're not god awful. It's just that you're comparing them to like properly
Yeah,
planned
you
child
compare them
units.
properly paired. Yeah,
It's
and
like,
then
ooh, that's not a fight
Yeah,
you're winning. It's not a fight you're winning.
But
Yeah.
like if you actually just look at like if you just play like this is one of the things I learned was that you just play through the game and then you just get all the replacement units. They're all serviceable, like they're all fine. The problem is once again like, well even like not optimal like child units. The problem is that they just don't have any holy blood. You don't get
Yeah.
holy blood if
Yeah.
you don't get the child units. But how was I gonna know that when I first played the game?
Yeah, how are we
Yeah.
supposed to know that? The game doesn't tell you about it. You literally have to find out on your own. And
Alright,
and
can we just?
game guides and in the internet were not readily available at the time of the release. So yeah, you're basically just like, you're like figure
And
it
then
out
like
yourself.
see, and the other thing is like Awakening's super generous. So let's say like, see Awakening utilizes Ludo narrative for you to like figure out, even if you didn't know intuitively, that you could get child units and build them a certain way. There's enough Ludo narrative in Awakening, so even if you're an idiot, you would still figure it out.
Yeah, the game literally tells you that you can support to get to S support. Certain characters can like S support, and then it tells you that you can get something in the future.
Yeah, and then Lucina is the Ludo narrative. So like, oh yeah, duh, I can figure how to do this with other characters. And the game, and that's one reason why Awakening allows you map grinding. So in case you missed it the first time, you can start, breeding the child units.
Nice.
After you
Nice.
unlock after you unlock Lucina, and then you figure out, I can do this with other characters. Then you can start the whole like using the map grinding to breed, assuming that you haven't already stumbled across it. Because once again, it's not like. See, the other thing too is that like in Awakening, the game tells you through its gameplay. So like heart symbols popping out of characters when they're like healing each other. So like Lissa usually supports super early as well.
Yeah,
And so-
actually, now that I think about it, Lissa is one of the very first people who they support with because she's like
Well,
the one they use
The funny
consistently as
thing,
healer.
the funny thing, right? The funny thing is that genealogy tried to tell you. It's just really terrible at telling you that. Quan and Eflin.
No, it did.
Quan and Eflin. They tried,
Yeah,
but that did not go anywhere.
yeah, because
They're terrible at telling you that.
It was terrible, and you don't even know like, okay, this thing happened, but why did this happen? What's it for?
Yeah.
And then later, there's no actual payoff because it's not like you can't alter, Leaf and Athena anyway.
No,
So-
you can't.
It doesn't matter, right? Like
Yep.
the game literally told you nothing by doing
Yeah.
that.
Again, they tried.
Whereas
They tried, but they're terrible at it. So
it was beyond terrible. Like because once again, in Awakening, it comes very naturally, and I think that's actually the strong suit of Awakening when it came to the child units, and why it works so naturally because the game incorporated it into its gameplay pretty well, along with its story and thus good Ludo narrative.
Still waiting for remake, guys. On the Switch, guys. Come on, guys. Looking for remake.
No, not happening.
Hell no.
Oh,
wait, what?
don't say that.
Wait, what?
FE4 on
No.
the Switch, no.
Probably not.
Or
Not
FE5
Probably
on
not.
Switch.
Probably not.
Not happening.
Not even 3 yet? On the
Not
Switch?
even
It's
not
even
happening.
it's even worse.
Even worse. Yeah.
Actually, I was to pick a game that would probably make it onto the Switch as an Echoes title. It's most likely Binding Blade.
Binding Blade is the number one pick.
We'll see.
It's most
we'll
likely
see what
Binding
they,
Blade.
We'll see what they do. We'll see what they do.
Hopefully they make Roy good in that one because he was shit in
No.
his
Yeah.
own game.
No, keep it mostly as close to as is as possible.
Do we make the Binding Blade infinite use at least? Because the Binding Blade only had 20 uses.
Okay,
Right.
that part should be allowed to be fixed.
Yeah, because like that's a legendary weapon. It should be
A lot
unlimited.
of
It's a
Binding
legendary
Blade should be fixed. Honestly, like I like Binding Blade, but that game has a lot of problems.
I think the main fix should be
accuracy. In general. In general.
accuracy number one. And then the other one is I mean, I know it sounds like going noob mode, but hey, they noob mode Mario RPG, and I still loved it. So, they should just make the legendary weapons unbreakable in that game, but nerf them a little bit.
I mean, they're not even like that strong, like to warrant them with 20 durability. Honestly.
The
Yeah,
Binding
so-
Blade.
Any of the legendary weapons. I think one of the things that like is one of those things like cryptic as frick, right? But how would anyone know that you had to preserve
Genuinely?
all
Genuinely, right?
of the legendary weapons?
Yeah. You're not. You don't. That's the thing. You don't. You're just
Yeah, that's
supposed
the
to.
problem,
You're
though.
just supposed to know.
Yeah, but that's bad. That's bad game design.
Yeah, exactly.
If like you have to just have people just
Genuinely.
know without any hint.
Genuinely, they can keep them. They can keep the legendary weapon as is and make them unbreakable, and it still wouldn't break the game.
No.
Because okay,
It
Yep.
wouldn't break the
let's
game.
break down. Okay, let's break it down one by one. Let's break down the first one. Durandal. It's the earliest divine weapon, right? It's heavy as shit. It's S rank, so by that point, no one in your army can probably use it. And it's like
Mm-hmm.
not even that. It's like not that strong, really, because it's
Mhm.
so heavy.
Yeah.
So it's like, is it really worth it with that 20 durability? No, not really.
Yeah. So just make them all. Just leave them as is, but make them all unbreakable. Like stuff like that. And then like once again, it's the bigger peeve is that like you have to in the original game you have to preserve all the weapons.
Yeah.
Till like pretty late in the game, but nobody's gonna know that,
No.
let alone actually do it. So
Yeah, and what kind of fucking legendary blade breaks after 20 uses? What kind of? I thought it was supposed to be like a legendary blade blessed by the goddess.
no. But weapon doesn't matter. Legendary weapons aren't legendary because they're unbreakable. Legendary weapons are legendary
because they have a
of
legend.
other magical effects.
Because they have a legend.
And they have a legend behind it. And so like, yeah, that would like accuracy could be fixed.
But seriously though, like binding blades should be made like as a like infinite use, at least the blade.
They should also remove Berserk. They should just remove like status staves in general.
Well, no, that part I don't mind them leaving that in if they make a remake.
I don't.
I know Berserk staffs annoy you, but we can leave them in the game.
No, I'm not leaving Sakai as this. Are you kidding me? I'm not leaving Sakai as this. You want to play? You want to play through Sakai?
It's been a while,
I don't.
but not really.
I don't. Yeah, most of Sakai's problem boils down to a lot of things, really. But one of them, the big thing, yeah, status saves. For the love of God, just.
And also, another thing about why I think FP6 is also like probably the most likely when they get ported is they have Advance Wars, and Advance Wars originally was built off the engine. Fire Emblem used that engine.
I mean, Advance Wars is mostly cash grab. Let's be real here.
No, but I'm just saying that that's how they can make it, because they can just use like Advance Wars engine for the FE6 engine, because that's what they did for the original time when like first it was Advance Wars and then
I don't know. That doesn't look great.
I don't think that matters.
But yeah, another thing is
something that's not Unity. Something that's not Unity. Maybe it goes
another thing is another thing that is mostly a me thing. Fix the unit balancing. For the love of God, just fix them.
Fix a little bit of it, yeah.
Like,
you want to incentivize people using every unit, right? Which was actually what Shadows of Valentia did pretty well.
I mean that's a different problem, because the Shadows of Valentia there isn't really a unit cap until like the final map.
That's true.
So it's like, well, you don't really have an incentive to not use everyone, because like slots is not like,
that's true.
The competition for a slot just isn't really a thing for most of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, well, I don't, whereas in Binding Blade, it's very much a thing with how much fucking units there are in Binding Blade.
That's true.
Like,
so for Flames of Elite,
I like Milady, right? I like Milady and Percival, but maybe tone them down a little bit, Maybe tone them
Ghost
down.
Hunter,
go ahead.
Ghost Hunter was mentioned. So for Flames of Elite, his hypothetical title for the Binding Blade remake, should add new dialogue from Merlinus that tells you about the legendary weapons and have them emphasize that you should reserve them, or simple, just make them unbreakable and then not have to think about.
Yeah. Just make them unbreakable. Like, I get that just because a weapon legendary shouldn't be unbreakable, but for fuck's sake, just make them unbreakable. Like if they stood the test of time being their quality not degrading, surely that includes their durability.
Mm-hmm. So that, like, weapon accuracy and the breakable weapons, and then unit balance. Those are the big three that you would need to fix for Binding Blade.
Yeah. Other than that, game's pretty good. Maybe slightly tone down the enemy density. Sometimes it does get a little overwhelming, but
yeah. See, that part we can balance out, right? So like going back to the crappy Sakai maps, like you can tone down the unit density.
Sakai's problem isn't just in unit density. It's Fog of War, status staves, Sword Masters, bows peppering you, and
but
sword, and
most of
20x Sakai's 20x.
Yeah, but most of that can be like mitigated with just like toning down like unit density. I think because you want to keep as much as like the quote unquote Binding Blade experience for good and bad. So I don't mind like, okay, let's put it this way: do not do what Fire Emblem Heroes does when it needs to rework Tempest Trial. What you don't do is say, okay, we have 5 things we can do to make this better for the player. Let's do all of them. Don't do that. Pick and choose a few of them and then fine-tune those ones.
For the love of God, please remove these. Remove these. Please remove these. This isn't fine. This is not good. This is not healthy.
They're not gonna listen to you.
This is not healthy.
They won't listen.
Like I don't really care. I don't really care. This is not okay. This is not healthy for Fire Emblem. The game's not really designed around this. And trap just means you're screwed. If an enemy gets to you, that's it. You're screwed. There's nothing you can do here. You get frozen? Well, you can't move, so you don't get to play the game. You get silenced? Well, shit. Let's say you have someone with recover. They get silenced. Well, GG, you can't do shit now. So it's like, what are we supposed to do against these? And these are only good on enemy hands. On your hands, these are dog shit because they never land. So at that point, why bother having them? Why bother, right? It's just bad game design at that point. And if they work for players' hands, well, this is just too broken. So
see, that's
again,
where, like,
why? Why even have them at all?
They could take a couple notes from like Fates, because Fates actually handle that kind of well.
No,
because the stats.
No, not really. Not really.
The stats power levels are roughly like.
No, not really.
Equal between player and enemy.
Not really.
Maybe we'll get some extra lore units that appear in FE7 that now that we know knowledge of their eventual already appears like Hawkeye, Merlin,
no, just leave it. Just leave it with the regular cast.
Yeah, you don't really need them to show up, and you don't really show up in the games they don't show up in. But it's like you could say balance the power, but like freeze is just don't. You can't really balance freeze. You just don't get to move. You can't really balance like any other way. It says what it says. It says what it does. It freezes you. You can't really balance that, can you? You can't. And trap is, obviously just really dumb. And silence could be fatal when paired with any of these. If silence is by itself, it's fine, right? Silence by itself is fine. But when you add these on top, it's like, well, fuck, what am I supposed to do here? Like, what am I supposed to do? You freeze someone, and then you silence your restore. Well, fuck, what do I do now, right? Berserk is not okay, obviously. You berserk, let's say you berserk, I don't know, Melody. What are you supposed to do? Like, what are you supposed to do against a berserk Melody? You die. That's what happens. So yeah, no, status staves are just a nightmare to balance. No matter what you do, it's just a nightmare to balance. So rather than deal with that headache, just don't have them at all. Right? I like the sound of that better. It's just a me thing though.
Yeah, but then see, this is where like I would agree. I would completely agree with your sentiments if they make like a new Fire Emblem game, but the thing is, when you're doing a remake of a game, that's where it gets tricky, right? Because then you're gonna get those the Puritans who would be like, "Oh, but it's not the real experience."
Echoes is not a 100% remake of Gaiden, and people love that. And they added turn wheel. Look at how that turned out.
Yeah, it became a mechanic in future games. Became a mechanic.
Puritans can suck my dick for all I care. You want a pure experience? Play this game. Play Engage Maddening without DLC. without using the well. You're welcome. Is it a better game? No, it's not. I don't really care for a pure experience. I just want a good experience. Berserk will ruin your experience. I don't know. You know, one of those is like objectively the correct one. I'm just saying. Of course, if you're a masochist, then I guess in that case, sure. But you know, I'm not quite a masochist. I'm a masochist, but not for Fire Emblem, but not that much of a masochist. I'll call out bad design if I see it, okay?
I mean, yeah.
And well, it's bad. You know, Berserk is bad game design. There's no really defending that. Oh, right. Also, nerf warp. For the love of God, just nerf warp. Warp and Binding Blade is not okay. Like, you should not... Warp and Binding Blade is not okay. It's like Magic divided by 2 plus 5. That's not okay. Nerf that. I like, you know, it's funny, you know, 20 range warp, but you should not be allowed that at all. You should not be allowed, like, 20 range warp. That's stupid. What else? What am I giving here? I get to... Sorry for the rant, but just... Yeah, if you can tell, I really want, like, Binding Blade to be a better game. Like, if they're gonna remake it, they better make it, like, actually better and not just, you know, a one-to-one remake. Do I want speed or do I want... let's just...
Jesus Christ, it's fucking cold in here. Ugh.
Yeah, I can't relate.
And here's the thing, during December, it wasn't even cold at all. It was like I guess fresh weather outside. But like, it's whenever it's freaking February or nearing like in January and going to February, it's cold as fuck. Like it's like wind. It's like oh yeah, it's like oh hey, I forgot to snow on December. I'll just snow here then. Like, it's cold as fuck. Like goddamn, I hate that. I hate how it's just like that. It's better than, you know what? It's better than heat. It's better than dying in the heat. So you know, I'll take this than dying in the heat. I'll take this over just dying.
I can't accept the cold at all. So.
No, because the place where you're at it never gets cold over there.
Yep. Like. 20 degrees Celsius for me is like, damn, I feel that. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit because I'm not filthy American.
Roughly 70.
Yeah, that'd be like, oh damn, you feel that? And then anything below 16 is just unethical at that point. Anything below 16 degrees Celsius, and that's just unethical.
Yeah.
Which for Mikey is like, that's a sunny day for him.
Yeah. That's a typical, like, nice spring day, I guess.
I'd be like, damn, this is spring? What the fuck? Like, I only get those degrees on like high altitude places, so. Alright, inherit skills, emblem. Forget to. There you go, 8,400 SP. There you go. Manage skills. There we go. Okay. What's this? Mel. Can I get Cancer Plus? No, I have to do the whole thing. Fuck my life. I want Cancer Plus. Of course Nell wins. Why wouldn't you win? Wow, very interesting, Skip. I think Marth's Paralock unlocks here. We're not gonna do that because I'd imagine it's like super late for you guys.
Yeah, it's getting there.
Yeah, so...
But you've already been on for almost 3 hours.
Yeah, 2.5 really.
Yeah, just over that? What time is it? Like 10:15? So yeah, it's like 2.5 to 2.
Something like that.
40, something like that.
I just want Cancer Plus, and then we'll equip units with some stuff, and then we'll probably call it a day. Wait, no. Merit skills. No. There you go. Only 1000 SP. Thank God. We don't need to like use manuals. Oh right, right. You don't really have a skill now because you know you're on cigarette. Oops. Okay, let's just grab this. Linden. Yeah, sure. Warp. Trade. Wait, nope, not with you. Malvier. Physic. Rescue. There you go. Oh wow, Peshcats, big fucking deal. Yeah, I think this is fine. I should probably. Oh yeah, no one's using this shit, right? There we go. Now has a spear instead of javelin. Yay. Because obviously she needed that, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Looks good. Yeah, looks good. Okay. We'll just get out first, and then we'll save, and then just, you know... We'll eat first, I guess. Let's see. I think... Wait, who the fuck was cooking again? We'll see, I guess. Come on. Because, I'm pretty sure next chapter... well, we're gonna do Marth's Paralock first. It shouldn't be that difficult, because we don't really care. Oh, Fram, yeah, we don't really,
Fram
care.
is okay at this, so you should be okay.
Well, it's not Rafal in it. Let's see, strength and speed. We want strength and speed here. Berry custard tart. Oh, she wants to do this. Okay. Cool. Based on okay. Wonder who would receive that one should engage to eventually win this. Probably the S rank weapons, probably.
Yeah, you can do S rank weapons. You can do weird emblem weapons.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Okay.
Like, let's say, for example, super tacky idea, but let's say like Alir wins it because Alir's pretty likely to win Choose Your Legends. Let's say Alir wins it.
If Lithian
they could
also gain rest +1.
They could give like a brave Alir like engage Falchion or something like that. It's very possible. I know that's like mega tacky, but This is IS we're talking about.
This is IS
Oh, dude,
and
it's-
Engage.
Oh, it's be like I already know the perfect like Brave build, like the Brave outfit she'll have. It's literally just her emblem form. She's an emblem, and she has,
Let's see.
there you go, emblem
Let's see.
form. There you go. That's
Or they
obviously.
could do
And
something fun and be like, do one based on an emblem. Like,
maybe
Aaliyah
she's
is
wearing
Marth.
Marth. Yeah, wearing Marth's like clothes. Like,
I know it's like
No,
kind
when
of
she's
tacky,
engaged
but
with
that is
Marth.
like an easy way.
When she's engaged with like Marth, like the outfit that she wears.
You know, they're really testing.
Or just have her in Marth clothes.
You know, they're really testing my patience, huh? They're really testing my patience here. It's this sack
I
of
can
shit.
see.
The lava fields.
The lava fields with the 10 range free staves, 30 of them. Okay, we'll just wait here, and then we'll do this. We'll do this tomorrow, probably.
Wow.
Do this tomorrow. Depending on how fast this goes, we could probably do like the other thing. We could probably like do this. This
Because
parallel.
that paralog's pretty short.
Yeah, because
What's the other paralog?
the
that
ring,
one.
the ring one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the problem is really just, you know, this one should be short because, again, I don't plan on getting the items. So this should be quick. The other, you know, case-by-case basis, but, yeah, this will be the end of the stream. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this at all. Yeah, something, leave a like, comment, subscribe, whatever. Like, would Carwanon be given to Yunaka, or would they save that for Veil? Carwanon would be Yunaka, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, something, comment, subscribe, like, whatever, right? YouTuber outro. We don't really have that. Check out Toasty Alir and Streaming Parson. We call him Mikey.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty cool people. Pretty cool people.
Yeah, I'm also like, you know, since you're watching Mid suffer, we're all suffering here because just watching engaged gameplay just makes me want to just not commit.
Press buttons like a fighting
Living
game player,
anymore.
but only once, please. Thanks. Yeah, don't button mash. That'll be bad. Okay.
I used to button mash as a kid.
Yeah.
Oh, most
and-
kids do probably,
Yeah.
because they don't know.
Yeah, and with that, I'll see y'all tomorrow, probably. Kill me. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Toodles.